Ladies and gentlemen, my name is John. I'm the owner of the Gambrel Guesthouse along with my wife Claudia. Today we're going to have a brief video on how to start our wood-burning stove. It can be a little bit tricky, so please don't try to start it until you reviewed the video. First of all, I'd like to talk about why it's tricky. There's a thing called negative pressure, which simply means the airflow is going the wrong way. We are in the basement. You have the basement, the main floor, the second floor, then the attic, and then clearance out from there. You're talking over 40 feet of chimney, and when it's cold and the air's going the other way, it can be difficult to get that airflow going in the right direction. When it's coming backwards, guess what happens? Smoke comes into the house. So what is needed is a big blast of heat to immediately getting it going the other way. So this is what we do to get it going. The first thing I do is take the tool, open up the stove, and I put a piece of cardboard in here as the base. Then from there, I'm going to take several pieces of newspaper. So there is something good to do with newspaper these days. And this is the perfect thing. Most of it isn't fit for reading, but thankfully we can find a use for it. So just for the sake of time, I'm not going to go through and completely load it, but I would like you to load it so this baby is totally full. Then what you're going to do, close it back down. Then you're going to open the damper, and then you're going to take the lighter that's provided, open up the side where you fill it with wood, and then just start the fire and wait till you get a big blast. Now, it's not going to immediately go up. You might have to leave a little bit of air and this thing, and let it, and a little bit of flame and a little bit of smoke is not going to be a problem. But once you get a good blast, you'll see that it's sucking up and it goes in. Now, there's a couple of other things that will help. If you look over here, there's a window. For whatever reason, if you pop the window, it will help with the negative pressure situation. Also, another thing that you have to be mindful of, if you look in this direction, right behind here is the mechanical room. We have a water heater that's direct vent, and we also have the furnace, which is direct vent, which means they are sucking air from the house and they're venting it out of the house to help fuel those furnaces. If either one of those is running, that air is coming from somewhere, and the stove is the biggest culprit. It is going to suck air, and you're going to be fighting against yourself. So if the water heater, if you hear it engaged and the fan going, wait till it's off. If the furnace, you hear that, just adjust it down so that it kicks off. If either one of those is running, please do not attempt to start the stove. I'm not going to go through and start it right now because it's warm out and we're not having any negative pressure, but there is a trick and a tip. When the sun is shining on the chimney, which this is south facing, it's very easy. Even if it's 20 below zero and the sun's out, that chimney is warm and you're not going to have any problem. So if you plan on using it in the evening and it's sunny out late afternoon, you might want to just start the stove a little bit early and you'll have no problems. Also, if you have any issues starting the stove, you can always call me. I can get it started for you ahead of time or get it going for you, but please arrange ahead of time. So that's it. But once you get it going, just simply throw the wood on. We provide plenty of firewood. Excuse me, it's dry. Just put the smallest pieces on, and once it's going, you're fine. And once the stove is going, give it about 10 minutes till you have a nice roaring blaze, and then simply take the damper and shut her down. And this thing runs very efficiently. You could go usually 2, 3, 4 hours without even adding wood, and it's still going to be burning nice and hot. And you simply just open this up and add additional wood. We provide the gloves for you just for extra safety. You don't have to worry about emptying the ash or anything. It's very efficient. It only has to be emptied once every several weeks, and I'll take care of that as your host. So that's our brief video. If you have any questions, let me know. Again, my name's John, the owner of the Gambrel Guesthouse, and that's Simple starting instructions for our wood burning stove. Hope you enjoy your stay and you have a great day.